Best esports team. And honestly, God, I don't really care about esports team because esports teams to me is not very important. But we got Gen G, we got NRG, Team Falcons, Team Liquid, and Team Vitality. I'm gonna go Vitality. Vitality. So screw it, we'll do that one. We are gonna go this way. Best esports athlete. We got Menard, Kakeru, Zaru, Forsaken, Covey, and Brock. I'm going to go with Chovy. Again, I don't really care about this category, but whatever. Oh, there we go. Next one. Best esports game. Counter-Strike, Dota 2, League of Legends. What else do we have here? Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, and Valorant. I honestly gotta think League of Legends is still gonna be the main game for me. That is the game that I know is probably gonna be my favorite for esports. Like, I like watching League of Legends players. Content Creator of the Year, you have Kadrel, Kai Sanat. He's been a little bit of a douchebag. Moist Critical, Zatur Miko, and the Burnt Peanut. The Burnt Peanut. Noob has gotten me to watch this guy and I actually enjoy it. I'm gonna go with the Burnt Peanut. I think he's gonna be the wild card of the year for Content Creator of the Year. Most anticipated game. This is a hard one right now because you have 007 First Light. You have Grand Theft Auto 6, which I think is going to be the one that's going to win. Marvel's Wolverine, which looks amazing. Resident Evil Requiem, and The Witcher 4. I am going to go with the one that I think I'm going to enjoy the most. It's going to be Wolverine as the most anticipated game, even though I kind of feel that the Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to win this one, but we'll go with that one. Best adaptation, Until Dawn was a terrible movie. The Last of Us Season 2 was pretty good, but I think the Ramsey is just terrible. Minecraft movie was great. I've not seen Devil May Cry. I've not seen Spirit Soul. Kind of want to check out Devil May Cry. I'm going to go with the Minecraft movie. I think that is the best adaptation out there. Very good of how they adapted every single character and how they brought Steve to life. I think it's going to go way farther than most of the other ones. Best multiplayer game. All right. I've seen people play Split Fiction. I kind of feel like it wasn't as good as This Takes Two. Peak, I never played it. Elden Ring Night Ring was great. Battlefield 6. And Arc Raiders, I know it's pretty good. I have a lot of friends who wanted me to play it, but I gotta go with Elden Ring Night Ring. I think that one is going to be winning best multiplayer game of the year. Best sports racing game. Fuck, you have EA Sports FC 26, F1 25, Mario Kart World, Rematch was great, and Sonic Racing Crossroads. My honest to God suggestion here, I love Sonic Racing Crossroads, but I think Rematch is actually going to take this one for best sports racing game out there. All right, best sim strategy game. You have Final Fantasy Tactics Evolved Chronicles, which is pretty much a remake. Jurassic World Evolution 3, not really a big fan. Civilization 7, Tempest Rising, The Altars, or 2 Point Museum. Give me Final Fantasy Tactics Evolved Chronicles. I think it's great how they did the story in it. I think it takes over all the other ones. Jurassic World Evolution, I don't know. I never liked it. I think it was more of a money grab than any type of game out there. Best family game. You have DK Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, which I kind of didn't really see, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Crossroads, and Split Fiction. So family game, I kind of feel Donkey Kong's great, but I think as a family game, it would be Mario Kart or Sonic Racing Crossroads. I'm gonna go with Sonic Racing Crossroads because that's a game that I love. I love the characters in it. So best fighting game, you have 2XKO, Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, and Virtua Fighter 5. So Virtua Fighter 5, to me, I think it dropped the ball. A lot of people didn't really get into it like they should have. I think they didn't really market it good enough. Mortal Kombat Legacy, I heard, was very, very bad of what they brought out to it. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 was amazing. I actually love this game a lot. But for me, I think Fatal Fury City of the Wolves is the game that's going to be best fighting game out there. 2XKO, I don't really know what that game is, but give me Fatal Fury City of the Wolves for the category of best fighting game. Best RPG for the best game. Design with rich player characterization and progression, including massive multiplayer experiences. You get the Outer Worlds 2, which I think has done a very good job. Monster Hunter Wilds. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which I don't know how this game is Game of the Year. Claire Obscure Expedition 33 and Avowed. For me, Claire Expedition 33, I honestly got to think that this game is going to take over exactly what Baldur's Gate did a couple years back. Best action adventure game. For the best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. This is crazy because you have two games that are in the Game of the Year, which is Death Stranding 2 On the Beach and Hollow Knight Silksong. You have Ghost of Yotei, which is a great game again as well, but I think it's not as good as the one before it. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle was an amazing action adventure game. And Split Fiction, I kind of feel it's alright. I didn't really like that much of the story of it. But if you look at action adventure, Death Stranding 2 Indiana Jones gives me that vibe. Even though Death Stranding 2 is voted, I'm going to put Indiana Jones as my option for best action adventure game out there. Your best action game. For the best game in action genre focused primarily on combat. Ninja Gaiden 4, Shinobi, Art of Vengeance, Hades 2, Doom the Dark Ages, or Battlefield 6. I think Doom the Dark Ages lost its flair from what the other Doom game that was out. Hades 2, I've seen it looks amazing. Ninja Gaiden 4 was probably one of the hardest ones out there right now. Yeah, it's between Hades 2 and Ninja Gaiden 4. Shinobi was great. I think it was a great game, but I think it's not as good as these two here. You know what? I'm gonna go with the dark horse. I'm gonna go with Ninja Gaiden 4 on this one. So best action game, Ninja Gaiden 4. Let's give a little bit of love to the games that didn't get Game of the Year. So best VR AR. I have no idea of any of these games. I am going to go with the dark, and I'm just going to go with the Alien Rogue Insurgent because it's Alien. But best VR AR game, we hit it with Batman last time. I think Alien Rogue Insurgent will win this one. Okay. Best mobile game. You have Sonic Rumble, Ramasse Pretty Derby, Wuthering Waves, Persona 5 The Phantom X, and Destiny Rising. I'm going to go out of the limb here and give it to Persona 5. I think they're going to take this one as a mobile game. Best indie game. I mean, Blueprints is great. They thought it would have been Game of the Year on there. Maybe, but Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Sorry, I don't care about the other ones. Best independent game. Hollow Knight Silksong, Hades 2, Clear Obscure, Blueprints, Box Pit, and Obsidian. It is for outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside of the traditional publisher system. I'm still gonna go with Clear Obscure. I think they're gonna run out with every single game out here. They're my #1 game. Best community support. You have recognized a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game update and patches. You have Final Fantasy XIV, which is great, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, No Man's Sky, and Baldur's Gate 3. I am going to go with Helldivers 2 because of the fact that they're super huge on social media. That is my choice there. Hopefully they win it. If not, Final Fantasy XIV, I will be happy with that one as well. Best ongoing game, Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, or No Man's Sky. So in this one, we're gonna start going a little bit more deeper into these games. No Man's Sky, I'm not really sure about that game. Mario Riders is too new for it to be ongoing. Maybe if it was there next year, maybe I would think that yes, it'll be a most ongoing game, but they're like on season 5 of this game, so I kind of feel like they're not out there as much. I would like to see an Overwatch on this or Overwatch 2, but you know, Mario Riders not bad. Helldivers 2 has done a very good job introducing the aliens into the game as well, but I still think that that one is not the best ongoing. Fortnite has done an amazing job this year with the Star Wars, The Simpsons, all these special effects that they've had, but I still, to this day, feel like Final Fantasy 14 has done an amazing job for ongoing, and I have to give it to them. I gotta give it to my Final Fantasy people. I could just be because I love Final Fantasy, but that's my ongoing game right there. Even though Fortnite will probably win this one. Games for impact. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Honestly, I have not played any of these games. I have seen people played Lost Records and Sound of Midnight. I think Sound of Midnight will still win it. The art style was great into the game, and I think it's something that brought a lot of, you know, things to it. So I think that one's gonna be the one that's gonna win. Innovation and accessibility, recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by even a wider audience. Sound of Midnight, Xbox Game Studios, EA Sports FC 26, Doom: The Dark Ages, Atomfall, or Assassin's Creed Shadows by Ubisoft. Shadows was good. I just think that they dropped the ball a lot of it. I think this one, honestly, Doom is gonna pull away with it. Bethesda does a very good job. I think they're gonna win their first game award. Best performance. Awarded to an individual for voice over acting, motion, and performance capture. So honestly, I am like flabbergasted at some of these people that are on here, because when I see Clear Obscure Expedition 33, I see Charlie Cox as the voice of Gustav in this game, I'm drawn into it. When I see Ben Starr as another one that we all know him as Clive from Final Fantasy 16 and all these other games out there as well, because he's huge as well. And for him to be also in Final Fantasy Tactics as well, but in Clear Obscure he was Verso. It's a lot, man. It's so many great freaking people. You have Troy Baker also as Indiana Jones in The Great Circle, did an amazing job. Jennifer Anis for Clear Obscure, Erika Ishii for Ghost of Yote, Konisha Sakato for Silent Hill F. Oh my god, so many good actors here. I'm gonna go, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go with the Daredevil guy. Let's go with Charlie Cox. I think he did a great Gustav and brought that person to life into the game. And I hope that he wins. I love Ben Starr. Don't get me wrong. I think Ben Starr will do it, but you know. Best audio design, recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. So audio design has nothing to do with the music. I have to go with this one, Death Stranding 2. I love like Clear Obscure, but Clear Obscure has, I think, for me, better the music than the audio design, and that's just me. So we'll give it to Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Best sound and music. You have Woodkid and Lugwood for Skull. Tamayoto for Ghost of Yote. Lauren Tessa for Clear Obscure. Darren Core for Hades 2. And Christopher Larkin for Hollow Knight Silk Song. Let's go for Clear Obscure. That had the freaking best score and music out there. Huge win for them. Best art design for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Clear Obscure had great art design. Death Stranding 2 was amazing with how they had their stuff. Ghost of Yote was another amazing game. Hades 2 and Hollow Knight Silk Song. I'm gonna give best art direction to Hollow Knight Silk Song. It's between one of these two. I mean, even though Clear Obscure is great, I still think Hollow Knight takes it on this one. Best narrative. For outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. You had Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Silent Hill F, Ghost of Yote, Death Stranding 2 on the beach, and Clear Obscure Expedition 33. I think Death Stranding 2, Kojima did an amazing job this year in the storytelling of that game compared to Death Stranding 1. Silent Hill F, I did see some gameplay on it, but I don't think the storytelling is good or the narrative was as good for it. Kingdom Come, I kind of felt flat on the story. For me, I think Clear Obscure gave you that storytelling and that reaction of people in the game, and where you're actually loving every single character in the game, and if someone is lost or something happens to them, you felt that wrath of losing that person. So yep, Clear Obscure for me. Best game direction, awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in a game direction and design. Split Fiction, you messed up. It's not as good as It Takes Two. Hades 2 is amazing, probably the highest scored game out there. Ghost of Yote, you're not better than the last one that was out there. I have to go, man, this is so hard. I'm about to go with Death Stranding 2 on this one for best game direction. And it's crazy, I don't think I have one game right now that has Hades 2 in it. Game of the year, recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. I'm gonna tell you right now, so we're gonna go down every single game. We're gonna go from right to left. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, nope. You are pretty much our Resident Evil 4 or our Alan Wake 2 that came in there. Hollow Knight Silksong, you were brought out into a game that was out of nowhere. Just here you go, here's the game, play it, $20, have fun. Great game, great story, great combat. I think it kind of lost its luster in some areas into the game, so I'm gonna put that one as a no. Hades 2, the highest rated game out there, better than Hades 1. Is it gonna be game of the year? No. Donkey Kong Bonanza, Nintendo's biggest game out there, better than Super Mario Wonder, the best game that came out for the Switch 2, because honestly guys, the Switch 2, that's the only game you guys have that's actually good, because Mario Kart World compared to Sonic Racing, I kind of like Sonic Racing better than Mario Kart World, so can it win game of the year? Maybe. I'm gonna leave that one right now as a maybe. Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Kojima's best game ever made ever. Great story. You develop things into the game that works for other people as well. It is one of those games that you're just like mesmerized by what's going on out there. Will win game of the year? No. And Clear Obscure Expedition 33, a game that every single chapter had you immersed with every single person. When you started seeing every single character, you gelled with them. It wasn't just like, here are the special characters and just play with them. Because we played games like Final Fantasy X where Kimura, nobody cared about. But on this one, you felt for every single person that was on there. You felt when that boat landed in that island and everyone was just torn apart of what was going on. The fear of what life is about. That gave you a story. That gave you everything wrapped into one. But what wins? The storytelling from Clear Obscure or the fun gaming of Donkey Kong Bonanza? For me, this year, there's a clear choice of winner. And it is the game that is going to sweep almost every single category, just like Baldur's Gate 3 did, and it's no other than Clear Obscure Expedition 33 for Game of the Year. And they're there. Those are all the nominees I have right there. Game of the Year, Clear Obscure. So Clear Obscure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 nominees, 5 wins they're going to be getting on this thing. I think they're going to win 5 different awards here. I have Death Stranding 2 as well winning some. I have Charlie Cox as well, so that's 6 actually awards they're going to be winning. It's going to be run out by them. It's 100%. I don't think I have Hades anywhere. Hades, I didn't pick Hades not once throughout this whole entire thing, or Donkey Kong either. I don't think Donkey Kong's a family game. I think more of those racing games is more of a family game, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. If you guys are deciding who you're gonna be voting for, what game is the game of the year, let me know down in the comments below, because we would like to know what you think is game of the year. Did you guys vote on the same ones? If you guys haven't, I'm gonna put down the link down below of where you can vote for these games. My name is MrRetroTroll. Be saucy out there, guys, and see you on December 11th for the Game Awards. I'll be nicely dressed and spiffy out there.